If you guys are not winning at least 2 of your defense rounds every single R6 game, you're ass. But I'm here to help. Okay, so much like the attack video that I recently released on how to be better at attacking, check it out if you're ass at attacking, we're going to be going over some gameplay of the defense video. So this is actually just me and my buddy Corey and 3 randoms. And I know you're about to be like, 3 randoms, but somehow we ran into 3 good randoms. No idea how that's possible, but they actually knew site setups, had mics. It was crazy. So I'm going to be showing you this defense that we typically run on our esports team whenever we do comps or scrims or whatever. This is what we run. I'm usually Frost, but I'm filling in for Mute in this position, and then I had some of the other guys play Frost and Castle so they could fill in those roles. What is that audio in the background? Dude, that is so annoying. Why does it sound like a jet engine is in my ear? Anyway, a couple things I want you guys to think about when defending, and it's all site dependent on these factors, but just some things I want you to remember. So the first thing I want you to remember is just overall playing vertical, either below or above, whatever necessary. A great example of this is the first floor consulate map, the first floor site. You can play above to stop them from taking verts, and then have one guy below who can, stop a plant using a C4. Then you have one guy on site just to hold it down, make sure they don't rush or anything like that. It's a great setup. So I want you guys to be thinking about that. I don't believe we do that in this specific situation. However, always a very good thing to think about. Now, the next thing I want you to think about is what kind of operators will we need, right? So let's go ahead and look at this map. Okay, so first off, what do we got? We have a giant soft wall to the outside of the building. What are we going to need? Wall denial, correct. So that's why my buddy Corey, Viral, is running Bandit. Great choice. Next, we need to protect our wall denial, and there happens to be a doorway open and a window that could easily be shot through. What are we going to do? Okay, we bring a castle. So we're going to castle off this doorway and castle off that doorway. Perfect. Now our wall denial is protected. Then you can use your castles for some other things, which we'll get into down the road. Next, some trap ops. Frost, great choice. Lots of windows. There's a window in gym. There's a window in bedroom. There's a window in construction. There's jump rotates you put in bathrooms. So many good spots for Frost. You guys need to make sure maybe you need a Legion this time. Maybe you need a Frost, Capcan, whatever. It's kind of you just got to look at the site and really think about what would benefit your team the most. And then Maestro was more of an intel op in this situation. However, you can always play Valkyrie, but Maestro is really good because, 1, they're bulletproof, and 2, they can stop a plant, which is really, really nice, if you need to do that at the last minute. And then me, obviously, I am drone denial and some wall denial being Mute. However, I'll show you the role I play later on as we watch the gameplay. So let's go ahead and get into it. So as you can see here, we got Corey coming in, and he's going to go ahead and start reinforcing that wall, get that set up. I'm running around placing mute jammers. I'm putting mute jammers on entryways into site. Boom, castle is rotated at. This guy put a rotate right here. Don't do that. Rotate goes right here. I'll explain why later. This guy, Maestro, absolutely fumbled. Do not reinforce this. Again, we'll go into it later. Just think about for a second why I want the rotate here and why I don't want this reinforced. Just think about that. So we're all continuing to get set up. We're throwing in our rotates. We're making a jump rotate there. Perfect place. You reinforce that, make a jump rotate so they have to jump in. They can't just walk into objective. Then there's me reinforcing. Actually, I believe that's Maestro reinforcing some of Cash. So what we do here in the esports setup is we actually extend into Cash. And what I mean by that is that we use 5 of our reinforcements to extend and completely reinforce Cash, then play a castle on this door. And then what I do as Mute is I play in this site and basically hold that for dear life. I mute off the doorway, mute off the drone hole so they can't find out any intel on me, and then I basically hold that for dear life because you're going to have people coming up red, people going through this breach, through garage. It's a huge choke point to protect people from getting in, and construction just isn't that strong of a holding point. So what we do here is that we finish that up, get that set up, but what Maestro messed up was that he reinforced this wall. What he should have done is kept that soft, and I would have used Mute Shotgun to make a head hole here. Then, as Mute with my SMG-11, not only can I see into construction, not only can I see into bedroom, but I can also see into gym. I have a angle all the way down site where I could see into any one of these windows, and if there's a Frost with frost mats on them, they get hit, I can finish off the kill really quick. It's a super strong power angle, and it's absolutely insane. Maestro messed it up in this situation because he's a random and he didn't know, but that's just one of our site setups that you guys should steal. So let's keep watching. Side setup's almost done. Finishing up mute jammers. Maestro's finishing up his stuff. Castle's reinforcing his. Perfect. Got it all set up. I'm making sure. They scan me right here. I forgot to put a mute jammer there, but it's not too bad. And now another thing. When you look at our site setup and everything we've built so far, right? What does this tell you about what our common push is, right? Okay, well, why do we have wall denial? Well, because this is a common push point. Why did I, take and hold cash? Because this is a common push point. Why do we have a trap there? Because, red stairs, common push point. There's my mute jammer to stop drones from coming up. You want to focus on common push points and heavily reinforce those. It doesn't make any sense for you to just randomly throw your operator utility around with no plan. You know what the enemy is roughly going to do, and then you need to play off that. Especially after you've played them for a second, right? This is 3-3 right now in this game. We have found out that this enemy team drones out heavy. They are very reliant on drones. They're running a Brava then already. They're running a Zero. They're running a Knock. They have a lot of intel ops, and they plan on using that. However, what we do instead, and what I did, is I adapted. I now brought up mute. So now I have a mute jammer to stop some of those drones from doing that. And that's what your whole plan is. That's the whole point of defense. You make your initial defense where you have your initial site set up, then they come in, you win the round, but let's say it got close and they did this or did that. Okay, how can we learn from that? Obviously, if it's changing sites, it's a little bit different. Like if you know they rush this wall every time, that's different than versus if they drone out a lot. Or maybe they rush every single time. If they rush every single time, bring some more trap ops. If they drone out, bring mute, bring Mozzie, bring Solus. You have to adapt. You cannot just stay in your comfort little box. You have to be able to move and separate and adapt and counteract what they're doing. You need to be proactive instead of just being like, oh, I sure hope it works out this time. You can't just run the same strat every time, because if you don't adapt, they will. So that's the biggest thing I want you to take away from. The thing I want you to think of on defense is flanks. On my attack, I brought up how important it is to make the defenders uncomfortable, which is true. However, defenders, you can do the same thing. If you have 3 people, look, I've got 4 people all over here. Say I had 4 people rushing me all in cash/red stairs. I can make them uncomfortable by having somebody else flank red stairs, and maybe not uncomfortable, but kill them. Or make them uncomfortable a little bit. Make them think that somebody's there. Do something. You want something that's going to make them uneasy. Oh, crap. Okay, now we have to give 2 people to go watch red stairs and 2 people to rush cash. You got to make sure that, you're really just trying to make an uncomfortability game. How can we make the other person make stupid, rash decisions? That's the biggest thing when it comes to defense. So let's keep watching. Sorry, I've been yapping a lot. Let's watch the gameplay. So right now, side setup, we're just finishing up some final things. 30 seconds in. Ash is over here. I believe the first person... Castle's kind of just walking around here. I don't know what he's doing. He's playing like construction and cash kind of to support me. This guy's droning right here, Brava. I absolutely miss it because I wasn't paying attention, and she actually grabs my mute jammer because I thought someone was going for con because we didn't reinforce. We were out of reinforcements. And we were out of reinforcements because he reinforced the cash wall. So let's keep watching. So we end up getting that Brava drone finally. They get into CCTV. So I know he's over here. And I'm just playing it smart, just waiting for what he's going to do. Here's the people coming for wall. They did end up getting wall, 3 of them. However, Corey's playing it smart. He's trying to grab angles, trying to see what he can do, trying to figure it out. Maestro's doing his thing, AFK, just looking at drones. He starts hitting this wall. So I know he's hitting the wall. So what I do that he doesn't expect is I immediately swing him. If he thinks I'm anchored down trying to protect, the last thing he's going to expect is me to swing him. And that's the biggest thing right now. The meta is swing or be swung. I'm sure you've heard that before, because there is a peeker's advantage. You will see the enemy before they see you. Granted, if you have bad aim, it's like millisecond difference. It doesn't matter. However, for this guy, unfortunate soul, he has no idea what's about to happen to him. So I immediately swing, boom, pop his ass. He's dead. So boom, cash is secure. I believe that's the only kill I get this game because they aren't stupid enough to keep rushing cash. Smart play against a mute. However, I just proceed to hold this, and that's all I need to do. I've done my job. I killed one, and I've held them off. Then you have Thermite breaking in through con, giving great callouts. These guys are really good at making callouts. So they have wall open. Corey has now retreated back into bathroom, just kind of sitting back, relaxing. This guy's trying to get a con peek off. I think he's actually looking at a drone. People trying to get an angle in through bedroom, trying to get a peek at Frost over here. Our attackers were actually pretty good. They're pretty good at, getting different angles, trying to foul different things. Wasn't bad. See, Ash, I don't even know what Ash is doing here. He's really exposing himself. Not a really good play on that part. Keep watching. So again, look, I'm just sitting here right here. Boom, just got the next kill. So let's go ahead and see that. That was Castle's POV. So we know Castle is holding in Logi. He was playing that Con Cash. I got that guy, so he came into Logi. So he's playing Logi right now. That guy busted in through Con, Thermite. He knows he's over there. Boom, good peek. That honestly could have gone either way, but that was just due to Thermite's slow reaction time. So don't count on that every single time. So now we're in a 3v5. We're in a really good shape here. We have 50 seconds left in the round. We have done a great job stalling time, which is another point I'd like to bring up. As defending, what is your job? If you said killing the attackers, I want to slap you. No, it's not. It is to kill time. That is the attacker's greatest adversary is not you. It is the time limit you have in the round. 3 minutes is not enough for them to, formulate, reformulate, do all this. They have to be like quick with it, right? They have to be really, really fast on their responses. So what you're going to be looking for is to kill time, and that we have done brilliantly. We have held angles. We have not peeked stupid things. We've actually been really, really smart. They're going to start getting desperate, right? We got this guy. He's now having to force in through an attack through Con. These guys are forced up through here. Okay, here comes this third kill. He just rushes up because they're out of time. Once again, they have 20 seconds left to get the diffuser down. Like 25. That timer's messed up. Don't pay attention to that. They have 25 seconds to get diffuser down. Again, Corey, really smart. He was prone. They were not going to expect him to just be prone on the door, on the wall there. And, I would never expect that. So this guy rushed up, checked his angle really quick. Wasn't expecting him on the ground. Got capped. Second guy, though, this is bad news. He kills Corey because he got the refrag. That guy immediately made a call out, and Corey was in some trouble. We have this guy just rushing into bed. I don't think he knows Maestro's there unless he droned him out. So this guy's rushing bedroom, and because they're out of time. They have 24 seconds left. So it's now a 4v2. We're winning. So I'm still holding this because nobody's getting call out. We kill him, and then the call out comes. Last one is on main stairs. So I start moving my way over there. We start going in for the entrapment kill. I play it back slow because this guy gets capped, so we're in a 3v1. The last thing you want to do, and if this guy's just you, I want to slap you across the face. If you're at a 3v1 and just start acting like an absolute dumbass and just rushing them and not playing with any strategy, bro, what is wrong with you? No. That is what's called giving them ones, right? If you're in a 1v5 and you're on the team with 5, all you have to do is sit back and relax. If you're on attack, yeah, you have to make plays, but you just gotta chill, right? The one guy has to be aggressive if he wants to win, because all it takes is for you guys to swarm him and he wins, right? So let's go ahead and just keep watching. And we stop giving him ones, right? So he takes this angle, great angle, he peeks this, boom, and he's dead. Like, Maestro was going to win that every day of the week. Dude was jumping. His aim was thrown off. There was a frost mat there. He was not going to win. Let's go ahead and think about what I want you to review on that defense round and what I want you to take away from it as a whole. Let's go over a couple things we covered in that defense round and what I want you to incorporate into your rounds. So that way, if I get you in my random queue, you're not a dumbass and you actually know what you're doing. All right. First thing, play verts above or below. Again, that's dependent on the map. A really good one, for example, like I said, was Consulate on first floor site. Another one is Cafe. A lot of different verts you can grab there. C4 from below with Valk or Pulse. Next up is knowing maps and knowing which ops you need for that map. If you have an outside wall, do we bring a wall denial? Are we going to play a Mira instead? Do we need traps? Do we need intel? What do we need? Do we need drone denial? Do we need site denial? Always think about what you need for that specific situation. That's the biggest thing you can do on actually making sure your team is cohesive. You know, common attack strats is to push through chalet through library. You're going to put a Mira on library behind that pillar so you can't get shot in the back, so you can protect library and keep them from entering. Stuff like that. You need to study up on common attack patterns so you know how to defeat them easily. Another thing is making them uncomfortable. That comes with flanks, that comes with intel, traps at every door. You want them questioning. You want them being, oh crap, is it safe to go in here? Crap, do I need to rush? Am I out of time? Am I gonna stall? What's going on? Stall them for time as long as possible. They will make stupid decisions. They're gonna make a stupid decision to rush. You have a trap, you have a flank, you have intel they don't know about, and they're good as dead. You have 100% the advantage on defense. Attackers are at the biggest disadvantage, okay? That's what you need to play off. Play off your strengths. Second to final thing is just because you're on defense doesn't mean you have to be passive. Like on that mute kill, it's swing or be swung. If you know they're rushing you, try to knock off at least a kill before you go. If you know you're going to die, try to kill one of them. Do whatever you can. Help your team out. Don't let them just bully you, you know? You're on defense. You have a gun. Play aggressive, you know? And that doesn't mean play stupid, but that means play aggressive with your mindset. Don't let them take this room. Okay, how can I take a different angle to get the kill? Okay, if I loop around here and get this pillar, if I take this angle, if I'm crouching, what will that do? If I'm behind this bed, if I'm under this desk. That's what you need to be doing, is being aggressive with your mindset. And the final thing, which is the same tip I gave the attack video, again, check it out if you guys are ass at attacking, work as a team, okay? It doesn't matter if defense is 1,000 times easier than attacking. If you are not working as a team, you will get swept every single time, I promise you. Those attackers are coordinated, you are done for. It does not matter. Bring a mic, try to get some more people to queue with you. You need people who know how you play, and you need people who know your strats. That's what you need. If you know those 3 things, you're golden. You're going to win every single time. Because the attackers, dude, a good defense will beat a good offense. That offense has to be stellar to beat a good defense, right? Because defending is easier than attacking. And so that's my video for today, guys. Let me know if you guys enjoyed, and if you guys have any tips or questions, suggestions on the video down below, please let me know. You guys really appreciated the attacking one. I appreciate your guys' support so much. You have no idea. And I will continue to reply to every single comment for as long as I can. Let's show some support, ask questions, suggestions, whatever you guys need, let me know. And also, always, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys for the next video. I appreciate you. Oh, and one last thing. I will not be streaming on Friday or Sunday this week because I will be out of town. Don't know if you guys know, but I also stream on Twitch. You guys should check it out. I can't post official links yet because I have to reach like 1,000 subscribers. But it's in my links bio of YouTube. If you guys are interested in following me, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys.